Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 12 of our Medieval Dynasty Season 2. Today we are going to work on getting some houses built, getting some new villagers in. We're going to need at least 2 extractors, at least 2 producers, and at least 2 farmers. I want to get a new kitchen up so that we can actually keep up with the food. I want to get a new log cutter so that we can keep up with the logs for the houses. And I want to get that second field harvested by farmers. So we also have, at the start, a sale run planned based on things that we collected at the end of our last episode. So if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty. And we did have a bunch of stuff together, and we're ready to head out for a sale run at the end of last episode, so we're going to go ahead and start off with that. Keep an eye out on who's available on our travels. Hey, fishies. I would like to get some more of those houses up, but I also want to get some more people in. There are some things that are really must-haves for us at this point. You know what? We want to go to Tukti first. Okay, you are a hunter and a trader. And you are a farmer and an extractor. Perfect.
Hello there.
And we do have at least one house open because we moved some people last episode. Looks like we actually have 2 open, which gives us a potential for 4 people. Now the question is, do we want her to actually be a farmer, or do we want her to be an extractor? And for now, we have the option open, so we're not actually going to give her a job straight off. We're going to sell some stuff, and then move on to the next village and see if we get another farmer or extractor, and that will make our decision for us, I think. So let's... And that'll get higher as we get things like the sheep and whatnot to get our wool. This harvest is going to be pretty fantastic as well. Our year 3 harvest for flax. We're going to be able to actually do hats this time. And that's going to be fantastic. That is going to give us quite a bit of money. So let's see who we've got over here. Looks like a male and a female? Or is that 2 males? There's a male and a female. Okay, the male is good for nothing. Oh, the female's really good for nothing. 1's all the way around. Yeesh. Pass on both of those. It's like bringing a resume written in crayon in for a job interview. It's just not good. Not a good look. We've been really lucky with bandits. We had a handful on our very first day, and we haven't seen any since. And I am very happy about that. They can be a quick influx of coin, but they are usually more of a pain to deal with than they actually give you. So it looks like he's survival, he's production and farming. So let's go ahead and pick him up. And then we'll actually have them both be farmers for now, I think. So we're going to go ahead and put her into the barn for now. Maybe. Maybe. Barn. Starts with a B. Alright. And then we'll put him in the same house as her. And he will go... Well... Right now, he doesn't have anywhere to go, so we're going to slot him as the second slot in the current farm shed, but he will be moving to the other farm shed, because we are going to go ahead and build that up. Okay, so we want to make sure that she in the barn is on making fertilizer for us. And she is, 100%. Okay. So let's go ahead and head down to Borowo. So after we hit Borowo, we can check out Gustovia and get Dobro Niega's quest progressed and get Alwyn's quest progressed. Wow. My tongue decided that we weren't going to work with words anymore. We're just going to make vaguely intelligible sounding sounds. Crap, this girl's an extractor. Crap, crap, crap. These two need to have their genders reversed, and we'd be perfect. Alright. Only the one, huh? And it's a dude. What you got? You have extraction.
How is life treating you?
Okay, so we're gonna put him in the simple small house. And then we're going to actually put Frida with him in the simple small house. Which means that we still need a female farmer. Okay. 45 meters. Watch out, kiddo. Get run over by a donkey. Take your tuberculosis somewhere else, kid. Is that you? That is you. I didn't mean to be rude, I'm just dealing with a personal issue. I don't want to intrude, just wanted to ask about the rye situation. Unfortunately, we won't be able to provide the rye this time. The crops are all diseased and pretty much unusable, as if I didn't have enough problems already. But don't worry, I ordered a delivery of rye from Rolnica. Should have arrived yesterday, actually. Don't know what happened. Nadar's usually very prompt. Maybe you could go see him and see if everything's alright. That's what I'm going to do. Take care. Alright. Alwyn, where you at, buddy? Is that you? That is you. Long time no see, Alwyn. You look sad. He looks grumpy, not sad. Look at that surly face. Hi, you will not believe what happened. Go on, tell me. My hoe is broken. Oh, the horror. Don't laugh, it's important to me. Fine then, how can I help you? Well, I've already ordered a new one from Falibor, a craftsman in the village on the other side of the river north of here. He's my father's old friend, and I was told by Papa that Falibor eventually gave up blacksmithing when he got older due to back pain issues. However, he still occasionally fixes some tools for local field workers. I haven't picked up the hoe because I've had a lot of work. Sure, I'll be happy to help. Here are the coins. Don't worry, I'll be back with your precious hoe. Why did your hat just disappear? Sir? Sir. That was strange. I was talking to you and you had a hat. You gave me coins and your hat disappeared. And that is all. I was too busy getting excited about the hat disappearing. Alright. Which one do you use? Falibor, you are. Sure, something bad happened to him, judging by the fact that he had to send someone on his behalf. Now he's just busy with work. Work, right, I'm helping him. Ah, that boy. He is capable, but he takes all of his family duties onto his own burden. He cannot see how much he limits himself. He's still young and could have achieved a lot more than just work in the field day by day. So I'm not the only one that noticed that. If you're friends, maybe you can talk some sense into him. I'll do my best. How much for his hoe? It's 90 coins. Thank you, I'll take it back to him then. Wait, one more thing. One hunter is looking for buyers for his bow. Are you interested? Not now, but I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully we can hit Alwyn before sunset. The donkey does not have any kind of a turn radius. He turns like a tank. You're not Alwyn. Are you serious? Everybody else is still up. Why are you in bed? You're Dalibor. Alwyn's outside. Jump over the fence. Don't whinny. Come on, man. Work with me, donkey. There we go. I'm back. Here's your hoe. Thank you. Did you have enough coins? Yes. He sold it for even cheaper. Give 30 coins. We're going to give him his coins back because we have 20 grand. We really don't need them. Oh, he's telling us to keep the coin anyway. We deserve it. And did you talk a bit with Thalibor? What's new with him? We talked a bit. He mentioned a hunter he knew was looking for buyers for his bows. Really? What, are you interested? I don't know. I've never even shot a bow. I guess I wouldn't be good at it anyway. Trying's better than not trying. You have a completely different approach to life than I do, but you may be right. I will have to think this out. Fine, I'll leave you alone with your thoughts then. See you next time. Next season, which is 2 days away, so that's not too bad. So now let us go and, I would love to go talk to Nadar, but he's going to be in bed by the time we get there, so we're just going to head home and see what we've got for logs for the houses. Oh, well, before we do the houses, let's actually build that other farm shed so we can move the guy to the appropriate farm shed. I think that's going to be a little bit better. We also want to get the third and currently last field laid. I would love to lay the orchard as well, but there's really no point. We are so far from the tavern and anything that we can do with the cherries that it's not really worth the effort. We do need to remember, though, that it takes a year and a season to actually grow the trees to where they will give fruit, so we need to keep an eye on our points as far as that goes so that we get the trees grown by the time we actually get the tavern. Yeah, not that I'm complaining, but... Oh, there they are. Yep, hi guys. We need to ride far enough away that they turn around. And then we should be able to come back and actually do something about them. This should be far enough. Yep, there they are. I figured that one had a bow. Ah. You can hear his feet still going. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Woo! Gotcha. I don't remember seeing these weird dirt troughs through here, though. This is interesting. I guess just go with it. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad spot to set up a village, except and it is really close to that. So yeah, here's pretty flat too. Those two roads are really close together, though. You're not going to get much build space there. You're going to run into kind of the same problem that we are having, oops, over here, where we're too close to the road. But it is kind of flat there. It's not bad. Whee! So there was our excitement. Early episode bandit excitement. Yeah. Alright, and then since we know that we can't change the other two over yet, or they will actually start destroying the stuff that we already have laid, which would be bad. We discovered that in year 1, but that we can change that one over to... yeah, I did change it to Flax, okay. We can change that one over and be okay. Poop. I don't know why we're having fertilizer problems this time around. This last time we had more fertilizer than we needed. And this time it seems like it might actually be a bit of a problem. So, let's get some... Well, I guess we can go check the bins too. Not the bins, the actual farm place. over here. Shit. It's because when we moved them to the new place, I didn't actually assign them anything. That one's on me. Uh-huh. Yep, so that's like 3 days wasted. That one's gonna hurt us. We might have to actually buy manure because I forgot that one. Hey, Stesso. Yeah, shitty timing. Literally, we're playing with manure. That was... When we moved these guys, I totally forgot to reassign, and yeah, we missed at least a whole day worth of manure, and we're gonna wind up short on our fertilizer because of it. So we're gonna need 300 of the stuff. All right, pigs, work with me here. I want you to unstuck me inside the building, please. Okay, what if I do it this way? Since it seems to want to kick me backwards. No, but I did move the biggin. And it's the baby that's the problem. And we learned last time that you cannot punch the baby pigs. They just die. Oh, there we go. The baby glitched inside. I'll take it. Tybalt? Is he the one? I feel like that's not right. I feel like it's not Tybalt. No, it's not Tybalt. It is Racebor. So we're going to put him in the other farm shed. Yeah. So now we have a farmer taking care of each field. Even though you can fit 4 of them in a single shed, they will always work the field closest to them to completion before they switch to the other fields. So by putting the second farm shed here and only having 1 per, that one will work this field and 1 will work that field. And then this one we'll more or less have to handle ourselves. But that's not a big deal. Once their level gets up and they're going a little bit faster, we probably won't even have to handle that one ourselves. But for now, we will probably have to. Now, I don't believe that we have enough logs to actually do what we need to do. Let's handle the rot situation. Alright, so we should get a production... Well, maybe not a production level, but we should get some decent tech out of this for production from making these. It's not going to be as good as once we finally unlock the kitchen tier 2. At that point, we can cram more people into the kitchen, which will be really nice, but we can also start making... turning our rye flour into flatbread to sell. But it will also give us a crap ton of crafting tech and XP. Although XP is irrelevant at this point, because we are capped on crafting as far as skill level goes, but the tech points will be very, very, very important. I think that's only enough for 1. I think it's 10 to 1. Yeah. Yeah, it would be really cool if they had random NPCs walking around. Honestly, the first time I encountered bandits, I was coming back to the game, and they weren't implemented when I had played last, and I didn't know that they were a thing. And I thought that that's exactly what it was a random NPC, until they ran up and stabbed me in the face. I was not impressed. But they have distinct footsteps. They're quick footsteps. But I don't like that, because you don't hear them until they're like right on top of you. And I wish that they had some kind of like voice lines, like "Hey, stop you" or something like that, just so that you had some kind of warning, like the wolves growl, the Winsons grunt, the pigs grunt. They all have these unique sounds that makes it easy to know what's around you, and I don't like that the bandits don't. So it's always a significant surprise when they show up. And I know realistically, if they were any good at being bandits, they wouldn't make noise until they were right on top of people they were trying to mug. But let's be honest, most muggers are not the smartest people in the world to begin with. Logic is certainly not their forte, or they would find other ways to make money. Snag everything. I want to turn off them using sticks and logs and planks as firewood. I don't like that. I would also like to turn off them eating raw meat and cabbage so that they can use them for pottage instead. I do not want them eating my eggs. Where's the raw meat? Should be down here somewhere. Yep. There we go. That's going to put us in a little bit better of a spot. Well, yeah, we had 2 woodcutters in our last game, and I had one assigned to just logs and one assigned to firewood, and I should have put up a second one sooner. I really should have. And I was keeping up on it myself there for a while, but you know, as things do sometimes, they get away from you, you forget. I'm really hoping that we can upgrade the logging place here soon, because that'll give us 2 in there as well. How close are we to that upgrade? Wait. Okay, so building technology wise, we are less than 20 points away from being able to make the woodshed 2. That might be better than just building a whole new one, to be completely honest. Let's see if we can't scam some points from... I don't think we have enough logs to make this work the way that I want it to. So I think it's like 18 for the framing. But I want to see if we can scam some points from the other buildings that we still have up. You know what I just realized? You don't get points on partial builds like this. You only get points for actual completion. And since none of these are going to be completed, this is not going to do what I was hoping it was going to do. We are going to have to go and get some more logs yet again in order to actually benefit from points for this. The only points that we actually got are going to be for the base. Yeah. Well, poop. Because that's going to give us several points. There it is. Well, we didn't make it all the way around, but we did get what we were after. So, now the question is, how many logs are we going to need for that upgrade? Because he's not going to be able to work while it's in construction. So we're going to have to do something a little wonky and get some logs up ahead of time. So if we can upgrade this to 2, it'll give us 2 people in it, which will at least get us more logs. I still want to set up a second one eventually, but for now I think this will be a good enough increase to keep us rolling with what we're trying to do. I'm just hoping that I got us enough logs to actually finish it. Thankfully, we can still use it while it's in a stage of construction, so we will be able to still get our planks made. So it looks like 6, 12, 18. Which means 9, because you get 2 per craft. Nope, we made too many planks. It's alright, I'm sure we'll find some... Oh, it's all one piece of roof? What the hell? Alright, well, we made way more planks than what we needed, but that's okay, we'll hold on to them for our next, project there, for our next house. So let's go into the woodshed, and we want the 2 people that are jobless. And there we have it. Now we need to make sure that it is still assigned. Yep, logs 100%. There we go. Now we're going to get 120 logs per day. That is going to be much, much better. In spring, I will check what we're actually using for firewood, because as of right now, what we're using is going to be very different, because winter is 150% firewood used. So I don't want to go off of those numbers. Oops. Oh, well, apparently salted meat makes you thirsty, which, honestly, that checks out. As annoying as that is a legitimate... Can't really complain about that. Alright, so let's bathe so our wife doesn't hate our face. Oh, crap. I didn't even notice he was there. He's in Gustovia. We're gonna have to go see what he wants, if he's still there next season. I hope we didn't just miss an opportunity for the King's guy, because I was not paying attention and I just noticed that the trumpet's there, and it's the end of the season. Ta-da! What you need, wife? I was just thinking about you, and why is that? It's been a while since we had a special evening to ourselves. Say no more, I'm free right now. Hold your horses, lover. I made some arrangements to put us in the right mood. I ordered a fine wine for us. Should be ready for pickup in Gustovia. Excellent. Sunken Land. Sunken Land is like Stranded Deep, but good. Let's see. We want to make sure that we have enough rye to replant 300 next season. So we're going to go in here and see about... We're going to take all of this out. We're going to put 50 oats back, or 55 oats back. And then rye. Do we have any rye left? No. We have all of the rye on us. So we're going to put 315. Actually, 310 is probably enough. Oh, there's still some rye in there. Okay. And then we can use this to make flour that we then sit on until... They seriously went through all that firewood already? You've got to be shitting me. I don't know how they're out of firewood again already. Hey, farming level. So our skilled rider's done, which means Night Rider for faster riding is next. Okay, and we're gonna drop the rest of our straw here. And then just make a bunch of flour. There's our flour. Yeah, we're completely out of animal feed here. And they're seriously out of firewood. Everything that we made is gone now. That is obnoxious. Right, logs. We have 47. Alright, here. here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at our management. And we're going to say that our wood demand is 340.3. And we want to divide that by 20. Which gives us 17, so we'll say 18. So we need 18 crafts of firewood. Okay, so that's 9. Which means that should give us 18. Yep. Alright, so that'll keep them in firewood year-round. Because summer only uses 50% and winter uses 150%. So as long as we have this set up before they go into summer, we should be fine by the time that they hit winter. And we're still going to get 85 logs a day. Well, minus 18. So we're still going to get a reasonable amount of logs on top of that. Now the downside is this spring we're not going to be able to harvest all of the flax ourselves before they get started. Just because there's no way in hell we can get 3 fields done that fast. But everything that we do is going to be doubled, and we're still going to get more than we would have with just 2 fields and us trying to get it all done ourselves. So at this point it's still going to be fantastic money. Especially since we have the caps unlocked now. So that's going to allow us to make more than we were off the shirts as far as our flax goes. I wouldn't mind making an actual road to go up through here. And I want a little bit of a passage between this. This one sticks out the farthest out of all of the houses. I don't know why. Oh, because this sticks out just a little bit. That's why. So this one sticks out the farthest, so it's going to be the one that we use as the marker to see how far out to bring the other houses to make it look good. So it's going to be a really wide road down here. So this is probably where we'll put the campfire and the benches and things for them to hang out around. Because it's going to be super wide there and wider here, but not as wide. And then we'll probably have another row with its back, because these ones will be facing these ones. And then we'll probably have another row back here with the back-to-back. You just wandering around there, Mr. Lumberjack? And then I'm going to extend them out this way, if need be, further if we need more houses. I'm hoping not to have to get ridiculous with them, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The kitchen problem is still a problem. Our next upgrade here is going to be the mine, which is nice. That's going to unlock iron for us, but we won't have unlocked the iron recipes yet. So, okay, we've actually unlocked everything that we care about from the survival tree. The herbalist hut is kind of eh, and the fishing hut is definitely eh. Here we're almost to the barn too, and then after that is the stable. And that's, I mean, we get steady farming experience, and with 3 fields we're going to get it very, very quickly. Okay, so kitchen 2 is actually coming up, so if we can hold out just a little bit longer, we only need another 460 production XP, and we will have our kitchen 2, which will give us our flatbread and allow us to have 2 workers to actually keep up with the food supply. We're still going to have to build an extra kitchen. There's no real way around that. They just eat too much. And we might see if we can squeeze it in there. I don't think we can. I think the kitchen's going to be too big to squeeze in there. Kitchen. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so we are actually going to go ahead and place it for now. We're not going to build it on this episode, though. We will save that for next episode. But there we go. So that'll give us a very slight alleyway to get back here, although we're probably not going to come back here. If we have to cook stuff, we're just going to use the one that's over here. Because that was the whole idea in putting the stuff here, is it's all very close to the storages. Hello. Time for a new rabbit trap. We should have the sticks on us, though. If we, yeah. So yeah, we definitely need to get another kitchen up, though, because they are not able to keep up. And we now have the housing area available that we can totally get some more production people. All my online friends are from Apex Legends and will absolutely not play this game. Fair. That is fair. My friends enjoy survival games, but they like the Ark style, grounded style quite a lot more than they do something like this. They don't... There's a space game that I absolutely adore called X4 that is another very slow burn game. You can take over entire solar systems and eventually the entire map if you work at it well enough, but there's multiple races and storylines and all kinds of cool stuff that you can do. Each race has their own ships and whatnot, and I absolutely adore that game, and none of my friends can stand it because it's so slow, those aspects to it. But it is definitely, it's even slower than Medieval. But I absolutely adore it. Anyway, guys, it is that time of the night. It is a little past 8. So we're going to go ahead and stop here. We will build that kitchen on the morrow, and we will go and hit up the mine as well tomorrow. And see about possibly getting some people to work in said kitchen. But if you guys have learned anything useful or if you've had a good time tonight, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time.